our next story, we're talking about DJ Shiti. This guy. Let me tell you, the love I have for DJ Shiti as a comedian. Let me just confess to you something. When he was doing the Real House Helps of Kawangware, you know, there's this accent he used to put on, and for a minute there, I actually stuck to
You thought that was his accent.
It actually stuck with me.
Stuck with you, yeah.
What is stuck? What exactly is stuck? Exactly. So there's this accent he used to do, and I know if I start doing it right now, I'll end up doing it for the rest of the week. But you know, there's just the way he used to talk, and I'd find myself talking that way. And even there's this guy we know, Bob. He actually talks like that sometimes, and I'll slip back into it. He just had such an influence in me. He is so effortlessly funny. I don't know how he comes up with this stuff, but you know, DJ Shiti is just one of those people who are just effortlessly entertaining, and we have seen the evolution from him starting with the Real House Helps of Kawangware, transitioning into content creation, and now finally he debuted on Nurse Toto season 3, and we were like, is this season 2 or season 3? Either of them, yeah. And we were like, finally, I actually watched the small clip. I think it was like the promo for the episode, and I'm just like, finally, because this man needs to be on our screens more. His comebacks are always fire. But like, some of us are really happy that we're seeing DJ Shiti on our screens once again, but it's not the same sentiment with a lot of other people. A few people feel that just because the Real House Helps of Kawangware came to an end, they feel like that should have been the end of his comedy career, which is very unfair, because I feel like he has so much more to offer. How dare you close the chapter on his book because you feel like you can no longer relate to him outside the context of the Real House Helps of Kawangware? People grow, people evolve. Didn't Njugush start off from the same show? Why are you not giving Njugush the same energy? Why are you trying to bring somebody else down? And it is so unfair to see somebody work hard and try to be on more shows, and just, he's a very unproblematic person. You know, he's not in people's business. Yes, he'll do some, you know, weird shady comments on Instagram. When unapata post comment like, hey, DJ Shiti, surely do you not have relatives who are seeing this? From time to time, he will do some such things on Instagram. But overall, I feel like he's a very good comedian. He has a lot to offer. So let's give him a chance to actually showcase that. But for you to open your mouth and say, whether to retire from comedy, unataka afanye nini? What else should he do? He is just using his craft to do the best he can do. Or would you rather he came out and asked for a pay bill and said he couldn't pay his bills? I feel like some of you all have your own personal problems, and you feel the need to project them onto other people, which is very unfair, and it really does not make any sense. But DJ Shiti, congratulations to you. We love you, we see you, and I can't wait to see you in more episodes of Nurse Toto, and even on other TV shows, because, but I just don't get it. Why is he not on other TV shows? I feel like he is such, there's like a niche that he fills, and he fulfills very well. Yeah, there's more DJ Shiti on our screens. Yeah,
I think generally when it comes to acting and being on social media, people perceive you and they typecast you. Like you are the funny guy Flacco. When you think of Flacco, for example, what do you think of? See, it's that auntie of his. The auntie jokes that he normally makes, right? Him dressing up as an auntie or the mom. That's what you think of. When you look at, for example, yes, you mentioned him. What's his name again? I forget his name. Yes, he's gone. Basically, every comedian that we know of has a specific niche. Njugush. Muchungaji and his mate, they have that vibe going on. In fact, if we go so far as to speak about Jalas, who we all knew at the beginning as Jalango. You know, remember Jalango with the lime green jacket and the animal print brown fit? We all knew him as that, but he evolved. He's now a different person. He's now in politics. He's now well-spoken. He was a well-spoken radio presenter for a while. And this is what we need to accept, that simply because I came out to you in this format doesn't mean that I do not have many other characters and many other talents within me, and therefore we shouldn't just like assume that this is the role. That I would like to see him in more evolved roles. I'd like to see him in different roles that don't necessarily typecast him as DJ Shiti, you know, as that Kawangware, Real Houses of Kawangware person. Not not to say that that is not a talented person. All I'm saying is he probably has a lot more to offer. Do you know what I mean? And this is 100% in the same beat as any comedian. If someone decides to change, if someone decides to take up another role, if someone decides to become a different character, we embrace them because that's who they are. In the same way we embrace Mamito. She is the slay queen. She is also like the funny girl that she is when she's doing the kienyeji girls. Like, she has many characters, so let's just embrace all the characters and love the comedy, not the person. We don't, it doesn't have to be this person is equals to this person is equals to this. No, Crazy Kenna is equals to this. No, we just like allow people to evolve and show us the growth. So people saying that he's dead, that yameisha, so time yake imeisha, I don't think that's fair. Let him just do his thing. Let him be who he is. Omosh also had his own character, which evolved and became a different thing. Let's just allow people to be who they are, right? If Phil the creator was still the Phil from Tahiti High, you know what I mean?
He has evolved.
He has really evolved.
Abel Mutua.
Yeah, Abel Mutua. If we just expected them to continue being these young boys from a high school, it would be very unfair for us to like put them in that light and leave them there. You know what I mean? Like, you can only be this character. That's not cool. Aziad was the dancer on TikTok. Now look at her holding public office, you know, running her own agency. Like, let's not force people into a box simply because that's what we understand. Allow for growth is all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yo, that was it. Almost took a tangent.
Lectured.
Sorry.